Disney stepping in saying, in every episode now they're going to have, Mickey and Pluto going at it.
Hey, it's Alonzo Bodden with another video for Rebel HQ, TYT, YouTube, or anywhere you might be watching this. And if you want to catch my live schedule, go to alonzobodden.com where it's always up there. Why do I mention live comedy? Because stand-up is becoming more and more difficult. Not because of cancel culture, not because of a fear of getting slapped. No, comedy becomes more and more difficult because somehow we have to beat the actual news, and that is becoming just about impossible. Case in point, Ted Cruz, who is out there saying Disney will soon have Mickey and Pluto going at it on the Disney Channel.
Really?
Thank you for that image, Senator.
But it's just like, come on, guys.
Wow, there is so much wrong with this. First of all, the idea that a senator has nothing else to do but worry about possible sex on the Disney Channel. Hey, Ted, how about you take a look at the supply chain being held up in Texas? That might help a few people, but no, let's take it a step farther. Disney, you're worried about Mickey and Pluto having sex? Here's the thing, Ted. I don't know if you realize this. Pluto is a dog. He's Mickey's dog. Nobody's endorsing bestiality, Ted. You don't have to worry about that. That's right. It's a dog. There's been things where the right has been worried about gay people in kids' cartoons. They're worried about those Teletubbies, and they're worried about Bert and Ernie. Everyone's kind of wondering about Bert and Ernie. But here's the thing. There was no interspecies porn going on. It's a mouse and a dog, Ted. It's not going to happen. You're a sick man. You're a sick, disgusting man.
It's like these are kids, and you could always shift to Cinemax if you want that.
By the way, Ted, you know hardcore porn isn't on Cinemax. You know because you liked a porn video from your Twitter account. Yeah, then you fired some innocent staffer for doing that. Let me ask you, Ted, when you were sitting in the Capitol checking your trending on Twitter during Ketanji Brown Jackson's confirmation, was a staffer putting out your tweets? I don't think so, Ted. Here's another thing. Pluto's a dog, and we know you don't care about dogs because you left your dog to freeze to death when you went running down to Cancun. That's right, Ted. You left a dog to freeze to death. There is nothing lower than that.
It appears that yesterday Senator Ted Cruz flew to Cancun. How do you feel about that?
He can stay there, actually.
Yeah? You don't need him back?
We don't need him back in Houston or in the U.S. Senate, no.
My point, Ted, you're a garbage human being, and you can't take the moral high ground on anything, okay? Let alone cartoons. What is the right-wing obsession with cartoons? We got Tucker Carlson and M&M's. Now we got you with Mickey and Pluto. I don't understand it. But leaving a dog to freeze? Come on, Ted. Is that really what Jesus would do? So here's my question, Ted. What is this huge fear you guys have over the word gay? Listen, children are going to be exposed to the world, and they're going to see people who are different in the world. There's nobody at Disney trying to indoctrinate 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7-year-old kids to be gay. It doesn't work that way, Ted. What they're trying to say is that people are different, and different is okay. That's what's underneath it, Ted. That's what's in these books that you guys ban about being a unicorn and being different. You don't understand how important that is. Listen, Ted, you probably got beat up a lot as a kid. Why? Because you're a terrible person. Because people just don't like you. But that doesn't mean that if a child is gay or if a child has gay parents or if they're exposed to something different, that they should be bullied and abused. That's what this is about, Ted, teaching that different is okay. And that's all it is. Teachers aren't running the school. They don't want this problem. And here's another thing, Ted, getting away from the jokes, being a bit more serious. If you really cared about the welfare of children, you would be going after molesters in the Catholic Church, in the Boy Scouts, and in the Cub Scouts, because it's been proven over and over that's where they are, Ted, because that's where they're available to children are available to them. That's where they find children and take advantage of them. So stop pretending you care about children, Ted, and stop giggling about it. You're a horrible person. Now, let's talk about Disney, Ted. Disney loves money.
Disney wanted to put forward this narrative that it should trade at a multiple closer to Netflix, and they are doing quite well on sort of pushing that narrative successfully.
That's right, Ted. Disney is a business that loves money. Disney loves straight money. Disney loves gay money. Disney loves left-wing money. Disney loves right-wing money. Disney loves adult money. Disney loves children's money. So Disney's not going to do anything that's going to cost them money. Disney only spoke out against the Don't Say Gay law after pressure from their LGBTQ employees and pressure from stockholders, pressure from people to do the right thing, because the right thing is to fight against this law. This law is discrimination. But trust me, Ted, Disney isn't going all in on this. Disney isn't going to risk the cash, okay? Even a garbage person like you, Disney will be happy to take your money every month from a Disney subscription. Although you probably bootleg, don't you, Ted? You probably steal Disney. Why? Because you're just that type of person. And here's another thing, Ted. They're not going to show bestiality. That's right. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about mouse on dog porn. That would be bestiality, Ted. How much porn have you been watching that it takes that much to get you off? Oh, you're a sick man, Ted. You are a sick man.
Like, why do you have... It used to be, look, I'm a dad. Like, you used to be able to put your kids on the Disney Channel and be like, all right, something innocuous will happen.
So I think you can relax, Ted. There won't be any mouse on dog porn on Disney. There won't be any gay porn on Disney. And you know what, Ted? It's not a bad thing to teach children that gay people are people too and that they deserve rights. I don't understand this obsession the right wing has with taking rights away from people. That's not what America's about. America has always been about giving rights to people. America has always been about helping people. And yeah, America has different people, people of different races, people of different colors, people, even Ted, people of different religions. That's right. Not everyone can pretend to be a Christian like you. And I'm not insulting Christians because Christians are good people. I'm insulting pretend Christians who are horrible people like you. Yeah, so it's okay, Ted, it's okay to be gay. What are you so afraid of? This reminds me of 2004 when they were trying to pass a constitutional amendment against gay marriage, and they were all talking anti-gay marriage, anti-gay marriage. There were all these preachers and religious leaders talking anti-gay marriage. And you know what? It kept coming out that they were gay, one after another. Gay, gay, gay. The loudest talk in the hatred of the gay community, those guys were gay. Yeah, they were gay. Now, here's the thing. Gay marriage has been passed. The Supreme Court said it's okay. And the country hasn't changed, Ted. Nothing's happened, okay? We haven't been struck by lightning. Things are okay, Ted. That's not the problem. But here's the thing. The people yelling loudest against gay tend to be gay. So here's my question, Ted. Do you, DeSantis and Rubio, have something to tell us? It's okay, Ted. We're the left. We're forgiving. We're accepting. Let us know. You're carrying a big weight. Let it go.